Hello everyone, I decided I wanted to do a hair tutorial and also a voiceover since it is a little more easy to explain my steps. So if you're wondering how I got this look, feel free to keep watching. I wasn't sure exactly what color I wanted to go for, so I decided that I wanted to just mix 3 different colors to see what the outcome would be. I knew I wanted something along the lines of something lavender, but we all know that some hair dyes are not really what they seem to be. So I just felt like experimenting and I used 3 different shades from the brand Adore. I used shades 197, 90, and 193. One thing I love about Adore is the fact that you don't actually need a developer, but because I wasn't sure how the colors are going to come out, I decided that I wanted to use a developer anyways, just in case the colors were going to come out a little too dark or a little too harsh. And I used the Loreal 30 volume developer. As you can see, my hair is not actually really blonde. I did have silver previously, so that's why my roots and the rest of my hair do not match. I know there's a lot of people who like to divide their hair in sections first, but what I like to do and what works for me is starting off with my baby hairs in the front, just because for some reason those are the most tedious hairs that never really catch color, for me at least. Then I like to part my hair through the middle and start dyeing my hair, not necessarily right from the root because my roots are black, but I do like to do it right above the blonde because you never know if it's gonna leave a bit of like that space. So I just like to make sure that I cover all of that, since blonde hair is easy for you to see patches that were not touched. When you do part your hair, make sure that you're not grabbing a lot of hair all at once so that you can really get that hair dye in there. While you're dyeing it, the other side of the hair is also touching what you had already dyed, and it's easier for the blonde to really pick up that purple color. And now we're gonna follow this step over and over and over and over. Unfortunately, I have a lot of hair, so not only did the developer help kind of give me a lighter shade of a purple, but it also made the hair dye last a little more, just because, to be honest with you, those 3 bottles were not enough. I have a lot of hair, and even though my hair isn't long, it is really thick. I did forget to mention that the developer bottle was the 16 ounce, and the amount that I used was approximately half of that bottle. I didn't actually measure it, but like I said, it was my preference to use a developer. You don't have to, but I used about half of the bottle. Like I mentioned before, my hair is really thick, so what I like to do is not grab thick chunks of hair so that I can really massage the hair dye. And this is what it looks like after I've applied it all over my head. I know that each bottle says to leave on for 15 minutes, but I don't like to follow directions. I left it on for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then I covered it with a plastic bag. And here is the final result. I am really happy with how it came out. I am a little upset that I do have some areas that are missing hair dye, but I guess I just have to be more careful next time. Other than that, I love how vibrant it looks, and I feel like I look more alive than I did with blonde hair. So I do recommend this product. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day.